Shadim Shari. It's Wednesday, August 7th, 2024. This is one stock I only talked about once in the past 6 months. And it's not a stock I trade, but it's worth talking about because earnings came out yesterday and it was wild. It's amazing. Whenever I look at a chart of something that I have not looked at, and the last time I look at this chart, I did the fib, and my God, look at first. I can't remember when the last time I talked about it, like exactly at what point, but I'm sure it is after this decline. I'm pretty sure it was after this decline because that's why I draw the fib that way. But look at how it came down to the 61.8 back in April, which also lined up nicely with the 100 MA shortly after that, and then it chopped sideways for a while, and then it came down to the scene of the crime again, and this time you get the 200, and oh boy, that's crazy, right? I mean, the fact that it came down like that and then bounced right off the next fib on Monday, yeah, it's crazy. Now, earnings came out. Now, if you don't know, SMCI, not a well-known name, but they do provide components for NVIDIA. That's why they went crazy from 226. Well, they were trading in the 200 to 300 range until that, right? You're talking fivefold plus. Crazy, okay? Crazy. 500% in 3 months. And now it had given back a lot of it. Now they announced a stock split on earnings yesterday, but the stock split is not going to take place until October. Make no sense to me. I never understood. Let's take a look real quick on this. Look at this thing after hour on earning. Wham! It went from 600. I mean, this is how scared this market was, right? You're talking about yesterday on the bounce. It was basically not doing much. Okay? I'm sure all the players were like, let's wait until earning, right? It didn't pop. Neither was NVIDIA. NVIDIA was pretty, for the most part, tame as well. Sure, it traded within like a 4% range. But my God, 700 or something, and then tank. And right now it is looking like it went even like lower than the low yesterday. Insane. Total insanity. Okay, so it better hold. That's all I gotta say. It better hold. It better hold. Or would you call this a gap fill? Barely, a little bit down there, but I wouldn't touch it. Okay, personally, I wouldn't touch it. This look pretty ugly. And then let's do this real quick before we go. You can do something like this. Let's see. Okay, let's bang, reject, reject. That's pretty clear. I always like chart that have 3 touch point. Okay, sure, you need 2, right? To draw any trend line, you need at least 2. But when you get 3, that's what you like to see. Okay, and if you want to do like a channel, duplicate, drag it down, put it right there. So potentially the landing spot could be somewhere down there if we were talking in a channel move. Okay, so if you want to buy the dip, should this fail to hold, maybe you, for sure, I think, do some kind of like put spread down there. Okay, where it's like a full retracement. But before I go, I want to do something real quick. I want to compare this with NVIDIA to see what kind of return it has. Study, compare with NVIDIA. Oh, wow. Look, NVIDIA was lagging. This thing was beast moding over NVIDIA in the beginning of this move into AI. Look at that. Yeah. So yeah, NVIDIA had given back quite a lot as well, but SMCI outperformed NVIDIA and now way underperform NVIDIA. Okay, so we'll see how they keep going in tandem. All right, let's move on to the next one. Okay, next one on my list for today was Uber. Earning came out yesterday. It was decent, nothing smashing, but it's right here. Okay, so it came into the confluence of the 200 and the 20. If you bought on the low, congratulations. Okay, if you bought during the dump on Friday, on Monday, congratulations. But yeah, the last time I owned Uber was I was buying Uber here, selling Uber there. No, the number look okay, but if you go into the detail, the number is the growth is decelerating. Um, you know, it's only so many people, especially in the U.S. and who knows how they're gonna keep going internationally. But yeah, it does not look good to me. Right now, it looked like it's okay. It's pre-market, but no, it's not something I'm interested at all. Okay, I was not completely shocked with the number. I was wary um, with this. I lost money last week because I had a put spread that was expiring last Friday down here at it was 59 was a put spread, and I closed it out for a small loss on Friday because I just didn't really want to get assigned the share. Sure, in hindsight, yeah, I would have made money, but no thanks. No thank you. Okay, now let's take a look at a stock that I did not do much. I only look at this next one once, and for the person that was interested in buying it, it came down where we thought it would. I think the last time we talked about this stock was when it was near here, up there in the channel high, right? That's my memory discussion was. I said, no, this is not the time to buy. If you want to buy, wait for channel low. And TA wise, a lot of stock trade very TA wise this past 5 trading days. They came right down to the 100 MA that been riding along the channel low. Yeah, that was a spot. Would I touch it here? The answer is no, not in this environment. Okay, no. But if you did, if you bought it, I would say look to trim if you hit the 20 MA. But for sure, if you have it, put a stop at the 100. At the minimum, put a stop at the low of day on Monday. Because if that give, oh boy, okay, you can easily see 10% move down to the 200 or the next ref low of 269. Yeah, things are getting dicey. Last one, another one that I only look at once, CLS. Look at that, came right down to 200, right down to ref low. Look at that. It's amazing, isn't it? Isn't TA amazing? I think so. You know, it's if you bought on Monday or Tuesday, congratulations. That was an insane move there from 40 to 47. 41. Wow, that's just crazy, right? It's in one day. You get like a 18% move within one day. 20% move. It's absolutely insanity from the low of almost 40 to the high of almost over 48. Absolutely lunacy. Um, if you bought it on the 200 MA, congratulations. But hey, it's time to go. Gap fill, oof, that's a tough gap to fill. Such a big move, right? So yeah, it's hopefully what I show for the last two stocks, something that I don't trade at all, is no matter what stock you look at, TA works for the most part. Okay, um, it's amazing how TA works. I can't stress enough that if you don't believe in TA, just look at how a stock behave over time. It will show you where it can go and where it will bounce, where it will meet resistance. It's all there. It's spelled out for you, even for long-term investors. Just use it. You will get a better return. Okay. Bye bye.